Okay. So we saw that the sodium atom has no, everything is the explanation they are giving. Okay. Sodium atom has 2 electrons in its K shell, 8 in the L shell and 1 electron in the M shell. One possibility to attain the octet configuration is that the sodium electron loses the 1 electron present in its M shell, and then it will be left with 2 electrons in the K shell and 8 in the L shell. In this case, it attains the configuration of inert gas neon. In the inert gases, neon is there, na? So neon atomic number is 10. So 10 means 2, 8. So if the sodium is losing 1 electron, it gets the configuration 2, 8. So it becomes like now neon. Okay. The second possibility is that the sodium atom accepts 7 electrons so that it has 2 electrons in the K shell, 8 in the L shell and 8 in the M shell. In this case also it attains inert gas configuration like argon. So the atomic number of the sodium is 11, which means that its atom has 11 protons in the nucleus and 11 electrons in the shell. Can you tell what will be the charge on the sodium atom if it loses 1 electron or gains 7 electrons? Okay. So here what they are telling means 2 chances are there to fill the octet. Okay. Sodium can get the 7 electrons from the chlorine to fill its octet. Okay. And another possibility, it also gives electron and to get the octet. When it gives it get only the 2, 8. When it takes 7, it gets 2, 8, 8, 8. Since it loses only 1, so its charge will be only the plus. Okay, charging. If it is gaining means what it becomes? It becomes negative now. Na7 minus. So now we study. An atom is electrically neutral because the number of positively charged particles, protons, in its nucleus is equal to the number of negatively charged particles, electrons, in its shell. If the atom gains an electron, it becomes a negatively charged ion or anion. If the atom loses electrons, it becomes a positively charged. Underline this point. Okay, which point means if the atom gains an electrons, it becomes a negatively charged ion or anion. If the atom loses electrons, it becomes positively charged ion or cation. The charge on an ion is equal to the number of electrons gained or lost. Okay. So for example, they are telling here, when the sodium is giving electron to the chlorine, it becomes a positive, it gains the positive charge. Okay, it becomes ion or anion. Okay, anion. And then if it is gaining the electrons, okay, now chlorine is getting the electrons, no? So when it is getting the electrons, it becomes a negative charge. It becomes negative charge, or we call it as a cation. Okay. Now before losing or gaining the electrons, it is only the atom. After gaining or losing the electrons, it is the ion. I-O-N, ion. Okay. So when it is the losing the electron gets the positive charge, it is called as a anion. And when it is gaining the electrons, getting the electrons, it becomes a cation and gets the negative charge. Okay. So that is the one. Now we will study, consider the chlorine atom. Chlorine can also achieve inert gas configuration in 2 ways, either by gaining 1 electron or by losing 7 electrons. So chlorine also have the 2 chances. Okay. So what are the 2 chances? So chlorine also give 7 electrons to get, so it becomes 8, and it also gain electrons to become 2, 8, 8. Okay. So when if it loses 7 electrons, losing it gets the positive charge or cation. If the gaining, it gets the negative charge or anion. Then it will have 2 electrons in the K shell and 8 in the L shell. It forms a Cl. How many electrons it is losing and gaining, that charge it gets here. Okay. So Cl 7 plus, but it gain only 1. So Cl minus. So next one, the nucleus of the sodium atom is not capable of holding on to 7 extra electrons. Similarly, it is difficult for the chlorine atom to lose 7 electrons and form Cl7 plus ion. This means that it is easier for the sodium atom to lose an electron and for the chlorine atom to gain 1 electron. Therefore, sodium forms Na plus ion by losing 1 electron and chlorine atom by accepting 1 electron. Okay, so what they are telling means here, okay, so it is for the nucleus, it is very difficult to hold the 7 more electrons. That is why it's losing 1 electron. For chlorine also it is very difficult to lose the 7 electrons. That is why it is also gaining 1 electron. So here nucleus, when it gains 7 electrons for this, it becomes very difficult for the nucleus. When it loses 7 electrons for this, nucleus becomes very difficult. That is why it is very easy to lose 1 electron and to gain 1 electron. Okay. So due to opposite charges, plus and minus opposite charges, sodium and chlorine ions are attracted to each other and are held together by strong electrostatic forces of attraction to form sodium chloride. Na plus Cl minus is the opposite charges have more attraction. In the electricity also, in the batteries also, plus charge minus charge has more attraction. So it forms by losing and gaining electrons, it is forming a very strong electrostatic force of attraction between the sodium chloride. Okay, so here you can see the type of bond formed in this way is called ionic bond or electrostatic bond. What is ionic bond? Electrostatic bond means, okay, so I will gaining or losing the electrons, they get the inert configuration. It is called as a ionic bond or electrostatic bond. Why we say electrostatic bond means because they are losing and gaining the electrons. The compounds formed in this manner are called electrovalent or ionic compounds. It should be noted that sodium chloride does not exist as a single molecule but as an aggregate of oppositely charged ions. So sodium chloride also always compound. Compound means Na plus, two atoms are coming together. Here the bond is not found between one sodium ion and one chloride ion. Instead, a three-dimensional crystal is formed in which each positively charged sodium ion is surrounded by negatively charged chloride ions, and similarly each chloride ion is surrounded by positively charged sodium ions. The number of sodium ions in the crystal is equal to the number of chloride ions. Okay, now if you see that picture, the compound it is formed. So you see the salt, not powder salt, like stony salt. The stony salt, the shape of the stony salt is the crystal shape. That means cube shape. Okay, now you see this is the positively charged sodium ion and negatively charged is denoted by the white color. Okay, and positively charged is plus. We will write now the charges. Positive is the plus, so plus, 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 plus. And then we write the minus, 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 minus. Okay. Here what they are telling, okay. So plus means what? Sodium. Minus means chlorine. Okay. Minus is chlorine. Plus is the sodium. Okay. So plus is sodium, white red color. Okay, blue means minus you take. Now for example, if you take, so what did they say? The positive charge is surrounded by two negative charges. Again, negative charge is surrounded by two positive charges. Did you understand the difference? Are you able to see here now? Okay. Now, for example, when we see negative charge is present between the two positive charges, and positive charge is present between the two negative charges, and here negative charges is present between the two positive charges. Okay, you see negative charges, positive charge is present between the two negative charges, and positive charge is present between two negative charges. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay. Okay students, thank you.